guys, surprisingly, for one of my gameplay videos, my Phantasy Online Twitch Twiddling Thumbs video, got a fair bit of interest. People saying that they'd never had a chance to experience it before because they wanted to play it online. Well, you can do that on the PC, GameCube and Dreamcast if you have broadband adapters for your Dreamcast and GameCube, or well, you've just got a PC that can run it, using a free online server called SCHTHACK on Phantasy Online Blue Burst. Now I'll put a link to the website and subsequently the download link in the description, but the installation and getting online can be simpler. The installation file is only like 300 megs, so it doesn't even take long to get up and running. But I just thought I'd give you guys a taste of what the game is like online. Hopefully I'm going to be able to connect to the server. My internet connection is running slow. Also, this is the first time I've ever used any kind of screen capture recording, so I'm sorry if the frame rate is piss poor. It's also quite demanding on my system because I'm running webcam software. Obviously this game, which isn't that demanding, but it's a game nonetheless, and the screen capture thing, which I haven't had a chance to test out yet, so the quality on this video is poor, I do apologise. So yeah, this is Phantasy Online Blue Burst, and I'm using a 360 pad for it, and I haven't mapped out my controls yet, so I'm sorry I'm a bit rusty. So I'm going to turn that down a tad because it's too loud for my liking. It's like 11:45. I have, well, this is one of my older accounts. I used to play this a lot. I happen to remember the details from my account, so my character is like level 40, so you should be able to get a taste of what the game's like. Obviously with games like this, usually they're slow going to begin with. Hopefully I can get into a server, and hopefully there are some games going that I can get into that I can be silent in, just for the sake of showing you guys what it's like. It's taking longer than normal to load up. It doesn't usually take this long. It's alright, I've got coffee, I can wait. And you've got a skip button, so you can skip if you're bored. Way, we're in. Right, that took me a long time to connect, so I probably edited the video there and skipped that part. If I didn't, I hope you were smart and skipped ahead, otherwise you would have seen me rocking back and forth like a nutter. But yeah, obviously, these are some of my characters to show you. If you notice, my character doesn't look like it does on the GameCube, which I showed you the other day. Well, it does, it just got a different skin. I put it on the other day just to see how the game ran on my system, and the first thing I did was run into someone who looked exactly like me, so I changed the skin instantly. I'll probably change it back to orange at some point because that is my favourite colour, but for now, black will do. These I've spent barely any time on. But yeah, 23 hours on this character apparently, and I don't remember it. So I don't know what equipment I've got at all. Ooh, well, there's two ships running, so you select the ship, block. And we're in. They're the chairs I was telling you about the other day. See if I can remember some of the controls. Start and back do the same thing. I have a present number above my head. There we go, that's more like it. I think here it tells you what platform people are playing on. If you can't see, by the way, I'm changing the text above the head. And I can't figure it out. So level and number is going to have to do. Yeah, you can just use the keyboard to type. I'm very sorry if this is intensely boring. So let's just join the party. Hopefully there's some games going that I can join. Mag feeding, they're not going to be playing. I can't join very hard because I'm not high enough level. 3 or 4. That'll do. don't know if they're questing or just in the shop. I think I read the name shop, but we'll see. Brilliant typing skills. Sorry if this makes for a very boring video, but I want to enjoy the game and I'd quite like some people from here to join me on it. It'd be great to get a group of people who play this regularly. By the looks of things, these guys are just trading in shops. I don't know if I have anything in my bank. I do. All useless stuff. Right, so these guys are just trading. I'm going to quit and find another game. Probably going to have to choose the lobby and whatnot again. Unless it just takes me to where I was. And it has. Right, let's have a look if there's any games going again. Looks like it's frozen. That's exactly what you need. I can assure you it doesn't usually run this slow. I just have a really poor internet connection tonight. I'm not even on fibre optic, by the way, I'm just standard broadband connection and a slow one at that. Probably only get 8 meg, which is pretty poor. Well, I've lost connection, so I'm going to make a cut here and edit until I found a game. Right, sorry about that, guys. I did actually manage to join a game, but my sound cut out halfway through the game when somebody joined, which is very strange. Here's something interesting. They've still got all the Easter stuff up, and they seem to have fan art around the lobby, which is very strange. That certainly never happened on the GameCube version. The fan art, I've got to say, looks pretty tacky, but the eggs are cool. That's something they've always done for events. Easter's long gone now, so I don't know why it's still up. But yeah, let's try and find a game. I found one fine last time before my sound went, which was quite annoying. We'll go for that's the game I was in before, actually, but it was very hard. I'll try not to go in that one. New start sounds promising, but I don't know. I want to show you something interesting. New at work. Interesting as it is, me dying is probably going to be our best bet. I am sorry if there's any really poor frame rate or anything. Right, hello again. Fix the sound. No, I don't. Sorry. Right, I've just asked for a telepipe which will take me to where they are. And there's two. A yellow and a red. I'm going to presume that red is the one we want. Especially considering the history there. Right away. Say hello. Very cool looking character, I must say. Oh yes, of course. Yeah, you only get to use telepipe once. well, the lead does. Once the person who set the telepipe comes through and then goes back again, the pipe disappears. Oh my god. Okay, that didn't do as much damage as I thought it was going to do. Fuck me. Mommy! Run away! Oh my god. This is not going to go well. Oh my god. I think they are actually trimates. Oh, Jesus Christ. Not bad. What's attack? That's attack. There we go. Wow, how difficult was that? Probably figure out how to do stuff. Yeah, every time someone joins a game there's a slight delay, but wow. Hello, Shadow. I suppose I could just do that really, couldn't I? Save me typing. Oh, there we go. Aha, I see. I don't know what that is. Why don't we use it, whatever it is. I have no heals, so I'll tell you what. I'm going to go through the red telepipe back to Pioneer and get some heals. Find out what I've got equipped as well. I'm positive they're going to be trimates, so if they're not, I'll be very, very surprised. Doesn't actually tell me. Brilliant. Customise, what we got? Okay, dimates. That's okay, they're less expensive. It goes monomate, dimate, trimate, by the way, they're the healing stages. So let's buy a fuck ton of dimates. 7. Definition of fuck ton, you know. Let's head back and see if I can catch up with them. But yeah, this SCHTHACK, I think it's pronounced. I couldn't even imagine how it's pronounced actually. Free server. It's been quite a while. Like I said, you can play it on the Dreamcast and GameCube as well, if you happen to have a broadband adapter for them. Someone commented on my last video saying that you can play the Dreamcast version with the standard dial-up version modem, but I'm not sure how you'd manage to get a broadband connection using a dial-up router. Sounds a bit fishy to me, but it's his word, not mine. Bollocks. Fuck, they take an immense amount of damage. This is episode 4, by the way, which wasn't featured in any of the console versions of Phantasy Star. Oh, I did fuck all damage to them. Really not good. Yeah, they are. I can't type and play at the same time, apparently. Which is not surprising because my keyboard is absolutely miles away from me. Ah, the range on these guns is shit as well. Fucking sandpit. Never played this level before, by the way, so I don't know what to expect. It's very weird feeling nostalgic towards a game that you've essentially never played before. See, I bought 7 dimates a minute ago. I've now only got 4 left. And I do 0 damage to these enemies. So at the moment I'm just here for the XP. As you can see, everyone seems pretty friendly on this server. Christ. You know what, this is just too rough for me. Right, I'm going to head back to the lobby and just join a normal game of Forest or something. Sorry guys, this is too hard for me. I find it strange that episode 4 has exactly the same lobby as episode 1, whereas episode 2 is a completely different lobby. Very weird. I don't know if it's an official game or fan created or what. I don't know the history behind it. Join party. Derp squad. Trades. So 4 hard. That's where we've just been. New start. You know what? I'll join them. They're probably in Forest, which you've seen before, but at least you'll get to see it in an online environment. Hello. New start. It's fucking level 110 there. Those eggs really are cool. Massive afro. I hear something I should be able to do. That's more like it. Obviously don't like them being YouTube. Tough. That's what I have to say to that. So where are we going? I'm sure they will join me in a minute. Hope so anyway, otherwise I'm just playing on my own again. This is interesting. In the GameCube and Dreamcast titles, if you're playing solo, you have to find these pillars to activate the last level. So if you went through the levels and didn't find those pillars, you've got no chance of completing the game basically. That took me a really long time to figure out initially. I have a feeling I've already been this way, so it's meant to be going backwards. Chow is rather lame. Chow? My mag is rather lame, I must say. Hey, we have players. Which direction are we going? I don't know. Can we go that way? Not yet, we need to find a switch. Is it this switch? Yes, we're on the right track. Sure what player that is in front of me. I'm guessing it's the level, the 10. And you can probably see the difference between playing solo and multiplayer already. It's a lot faster paced. Obviously it helps with me being at a slightly higher level. So if there's anyone who already plays on this server or is going to download it after my brilliant recommendation, yeah, feel free to drop me a line and arrange something. Because I'd love to get back to playing this. I mean, I would eventually like to get a GameCube broadband adapter, but I'm not made of money. In fact, money is pretty scarce at the moment, so it won't be anytime soon, but we can all dream, right? I'm joined. Already on our way to K3, which means you're going to get to see another boss soon. And you're lucky people. Controls aren't mapped that badly actually. They're livable. Don't worry, I'm not turning my channel full on Phantasy Start based, by the way. I'm not planning on doing Let's Plays a bit or anything. I just thought to get the word out there that there is an online version available. Ooh, I have to explain it. This is annoying. Not a lot I can do. Usually if it's taking 0 damage, it means you have to attack it with magic uplift to damage it. Yeah, as you can see, she's able to damage it. Till it splits, I can't really do fuck all. Like this. hopefully I can kill half of it before it goes back together. Yeah, no worries. She's going the wrong way. Switchy, switchy, switch. Sorry it's a bit dark by the way, like I said before, it is very late. No natural light in the room. Right, because I'm an android, I can see traps. If you were a human character, you would run aimlessly into those and probably be very dead. Same for these shoot poison at you, because I'm an android, it obviously not going to affect me. Very curious to know where the other guys are, especially that level 110, because he can blast through this. I'll talk a good bunch this party, but I'm sure they're busy. You split. Why have I got a sudden urge to play Time Splitters? Ooh, my inventory's full. And you can pick up one, mate. Or maybe I've just got 10 of those items. 10 is the maximum you can carry at one time. Which is a good thing because in games like Final Phantasy, carrying 99 healing items can take the piss a bit at times. This gives a bit more of a challenge. Plus you can always use a teleport and go back to Pioneer to go to the shops to buy heals if need be. Oh, that was successful. Hey, we have company. You know what, I'm over level for this, so I don't need to use my higher attack, I'll just use the quicker one. But that's no use to me. If you see an item that's question mark, you go back to the shop and you get a shop to make it into an item. Oh dear. I think we're going to need a few people to get through this door. Switch. Oh, she's only a low level. Maybe there's enemies in there. Oh no, she's coming back. Ah, Christ, it's a four-way. Sorry. Squish. No one cares that they're being YouTubed. Good thing as far as I'm concerned, no protesters. As you can see, I'm making a conscious effort to get back into doing YouTube videos at the moment. And as you can see, I'm doing videos that take my fancy and games I enjoy for once. rather than the random tripe I usually do. Come on. These bloody things. Not a fan of standing around waiting about. Probably damage it with a trap. There's confusion and a freeze. That freeze is going to do no good. And hit it when they come out. Oh no, I can't. Brilliant. What a waste of time. Now I can do a freeze trap. Fun being frozen. Door gonna open? No. Now it's gonna open. Bet I'm gonna have done all that for nothing. Okay. Not true. For fuck's sake. I said piss off. Oh great, the two most annoying enemies at the same time. The annoying thing with those blobs is you can only hit them once before they go back into the ground, and if you've got a rapid fire gun, it's not good. Because obviously rapid fire means it takes less damage for single rounds. You didn't know that. You didn't need to know that, rather, you knew that already. You're not idiots. At least I hope not. No idiots allowed. Bluer armour drops, by the way. Greener consumables. Orange are weapons. And red are rare drops, but I highly doubt you'll be seeing any of those here. Possibly the boss might drop one, but not anything good. Not on normal difficulty anyway. And some of the items in the rare drops you get are very cool. Like you can get a mage can get a weapon which is a stick with a chow on the end of it. Oh, so useful. Coming all that way for the thing. Yeah, some of the rare items are really cool. A lot of Sonic references in it, obviously, as it is a Sega game. I imagine going north is going to be an item room. Or not. That's the direction they've gone in then. I must be miles behind this check map. Control the zoom out apparently. Where on earth are they? Let me behind. Oh no, we have company. We're on the right track now. By the way, to gain experience you have to attack the enemies at least once. So experience farming can be a pain. On now. Don't run forward. It's an annoying thing about not being able to type. With the keyboard. With the controller rather. It's miles away. Well, it's not even arm's reach. I have to forward a bit to type. Should we just have to put this down? And this is where I was before, I believe. Wrong way. Or you could just not take my word for it. Don't mind. Be interesting if they watch this video. Doubtful though. The internet is vast. Chances of stumbling across something like this is slim. The McCaring is also slim. There they are. No cheats are being used this time, by the way. Obvious reasons. For one, I'm not even on their own platform. Ooh, we have a pitch black room. Don't worry, that is not a glitch. Seems it at first, but there'll be a switch somewhere within the room and we'll turn the lights back on. Obviously a nightmare if you're a human player. There's traps about as well. Sorry if I'm bobbling up and down, I'm twitching my leg. Why? Because I'm impatient, that's why. Maybe that switch will do. Oh no. Hey, someone found it. Good. Be gone! Power shark. Sharks from this region. I'm just talking shit now. Well done for leveling up. Only 192 to go. Yeah, other than the small mishaps I had at the beginning of this video, the server from what I've played so far is fairly reliable. It's just my internet connection which is the problem. And the cool thing about this server as well is you can use texture mods, so if you happen to like how it looks at Halloween, you can make it look like that permanently. And they still update it and do special quests as well, so well worth playing. I don't know how heavily populated it is, as I'm returning to this game after about 4 years of inactivity. In fact, I'm still surprised that this character is still about. I would have thought they deleted inactive accounts. Okay, I was about to say there must be a switch somewhere. I do imagine the boss will be through this room though, so words elude me. So this video will be over shortly, and you get to see a pretty nifty boss. There we go. You can only activate the teleporter once, by the way, which means you can't join in the middle of a boss fight. Oh, hey. Believing that guy behind, I don't know where the level 110 is. Hey. Music is so catchy. So is my wailing. My wailing is catchy as well, of course. If you're a level of mage, you can pretty much kill it while it's in the water. And I have moving out of miners, yes, I can revive them. Okay, some of its armor's gone. Should be taking its face off, really. This boss is really hard when you first play it, by the way. It seriously fucks you over. I may even die. Probably pay attention to my health from here on out then. You're gonna do that much damage to me. I know I'm only level 41, but I need a second level boss on normal play. Which should be an idea of how difficult this game actually gets. By the way, there are also other modes other than having 4 levels of Phantasy Star Online Episode 1 on normal, hard, very hard and extreme, and various quests on episode 1. There's episode 2 on normal, hard, very hard and extreme, and episode 4 on normal, hard, very hard and extreme. There's plenty of content, and there's bloody hundreds of quests, maybe hundreds, probably close to 100 quests in each thing. But on top of that there's a challenge mode, which is very fun, and a battle mode, which is like PvP. And the server is strictly no hacks as well, so you've got no fear of fighting people with stupidly over-leveled weapons or anything like that. Only got 1 heal left. She managed to freeze him in the water. Someone sounds like they've got their mag power. Really, is it? Come on, die, you giant underwater penis. Is it dead? No, it's not dead. God, it's got to be close though. I'm very naked by this point. I wanna be naked. I feel a sneeze brewing. I'm very sorry if you get deafened by my humongous nostrils and there's nothing I can do about it. I can't do squat while it's up there. Obviously the higher level mages will be able to attack it regardless of its distance. Lord. Very dead. Come on. I can't hit it when it's there either. God, the range on this gun is poor. I have no idea what that is. I've never seen that one before. Probably captured it from somebody else because I've never been one to make them. Some people can make very good ones though. Christ, that boy. What have I got left? If it's only kind to let them know how many times it can be revived between them. the quick equip weapons on this controller. I really need to map it really. I should have done it before the video, but hey. Cheers for being part of the video. Do you guys have channels you wish to share? I'm guessing the answer is going to be no. I'm guessing they're not even going to see that message. Oh well. See what other weapons I've got. Just fun. Red saber. Oh, no YouTube channels to check those out. Oh well. That's a pretty nifty weapon. Probably does fuck all damage, mind you. Peter, that's what I was using. Brand. I don't have many interesting weapons. Oh no, that's not good, but it's plus 10. Curious. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a day for this video. That was a taste of Phantasy Star Online, a Blue Burst on PC. Probably on a piss poor frame rate, but it won't look like that when you play. Obvious reasons. On the SCHTHACK server, again, link is in the description. The file is only like 300 megabytes. It's very fast to install. It's easy to get up and running. You can use a 360 controller with it. You don't have to install anything to get it working, it just recognises it, obviously providing you've got a wired controller or the wireless receiver. Otherwise you can use any PC gamepad. Other than that, you can use the WASD key to play. Not a fan of using keyboards on games though, to be beasts. Anyway, cheers guys, enjoy.